Hello. I'm just sat down with my bookshelves to pick out the books that I'd like to read in autumn this year. So I thought I'd take you along for the ride of deciding my autumn TBR. I'm probably going to just try and pick maybe three or four books that I'd like to try and read over autumn. I'd just like to also apologise now because I know that these bookshelves, we're just going to have to ignore that there. These bookshelves are organised pretty terribly. This is just kind of our storage area where we're keeping our books at the moment. They don't normally stay in this room, but we're having some work done in my partner's sort of gaming room where we normally keep our books. So at the moment they're just kind of stacked in here with no rhyme or reason, and they're also stacked double layered, so it's a bit of a nightmare to find anything that you want because you always have to pull everything out. Hot ex-boyfriend. This could be a good contender for an autumn read. I'm kind of looking for spooky, witchy, cozy vibes. I'm not really feeling this sort of book for autumn. I do have Cinder on my TBR at the moment, which I suppose could be kind of autumny, but I'll probably read that one anyway, not just in my TBR. Dragonfall. Maybe. I feel like these are all kind of a bit more summer, so maybe if it's a really sunny day I might still go for one of them. I can't remember what is at the back behind these ones. Wall of Wolves, King of Scars. Atlas 6 is back there. And then, My Boyfriend's Percy Jackson and Hero of Olympus books. Up here we've got these. I think this one's got a lot of his books on at the back there. Oh no, yeah, his Harry Potter ones. Yes, I don't know if there's any. Oh, there is these ones back here. Let's have a look. Maybe this one. The Coldest Girl in Cold Down. this one is by Holly Black. What else is back there? Kind of tempted by this Dragonfall one. I'll just put it down here for now. And then what have we got up on this top shelf? I know that there's just more Harry Potter books back there because I have a set, and then my boyfriend also had a set. Clockwork Angel, Vicious, possibly. Oh, and then his Game of Thrones book back there. Phantasma, that could be a good one. Quite keen on maybe that one. Or Dragonfall. City of Ghosts. I've never actually read Frankenstein, so maybe that one would be good. This is one of my boyfriend's copies. I also have a couple of books on my Audible that I want to get read or listen to over autumn, so I'll have a quick look through them as well, and then I'll sit down in a minute and show you the books that I've picked for my autumn DBR. Okay, I've swapped around to face this way now. I've picked two sort of physical books and two audio books. I've actually picked 3 physical books, but one of them is just the next one in the Powerless series, Fearless. This is the 3rd book in the series, and I recently just read the 2nd, so I want to get onto this one as well. It's not overly autumnal, but I kind of feel like I need to know what's going on. I really like this book. Well, I haven't actually read it, but I really like this map that's on the inside. And the front cover is really, really pretty. It also has a reversible sleeve. The back is the same as the picture of the author there, Lauren Roberts. And there's the back and the sleeve there. It says "Forever My Undoing." I won't say too much about this one because obviously it's the third one in this series. So I might kind of read this one as like my next sort of just at the start of autumn. Kind of sort of ease me into my autumn vibes. I can't wait for cozy nights with my blanket wrapped in my hoodie, hot chocolate in hand. When I'm filming this, the Netflix show Wednesday is about to come out in a couple of days, and I feel like that's just kind of really got me excited for autumn and spooky vibes and Halloween. Sorry for the little cut there. I had my son come running in from outside. He's playing outside with his dad. So I picked this one here to go on my autumn TBR. Phantasma. I mean, if that was not spooky, cozy Halloween vibes, I don't know what is. I'm pretty sure this is a dark romance. A dark fantasy romance. Number one. I don't know, I've not actually opened this before, so. It has a little hierarchy page in there that looks quite interesting. The title pages have these like the chapter pages, so you can sort of see all the chapters through the book there. I spoke about this book recently in my birthday haul because I was given it for my 30th birthday, and I just haven't read it yet because I kind of wanted to save it for autumn. I've been sort of reading different books through summer. I've been trying to read books that I haven't read before, like different genres, romance and things like that. I normally stick quite heavily to fantasy. Doesn't have to just be like dark romance fantasies, but in general just sort of like this one, Little Prince, Harry Potter, Hunger Games. Okay, so that is my second pick on my autumn TBR. And then I went for this one. That was the first one that we saw on my shelf. Hot Ex-Boyfriend. I randomly picked this up, I think, deals, the Amazon Prime deals. I think this book was reduced to maybe like £2 or £3 or something like that. And I'm guessing it's about a witch with an ex-boyfriend. Kind of sounds like, from reading the back here, that a guy called Max is kind of like a guardian for this family of witches. And then they actually suddenly get their powers back after the curse is broken. And he sort of actually has to like try and help them hide their powers. It's quite short. It's 358 pages. No maps or anything, just go straight into chapter 1. I feel like this is like a perfect little weekend read for kind of just a little funny, lighthearted but still Halloweeny, witchy story. So I'm excited to give this one a go. It's not really like any book I've ever read before. And now I'm going to show you some screenshots, the 2 screenshots, and tap on my phone of the 2 books that I'd like to listen to on Audible. This is the first one, Cursed. This one's been on my Audible wish list. Well, I suppose in my Audible library. I haven't bought it recently, I bought it a long time ago. I kind of, I had it on Audible and then I got put off of listening to it because I saw that it was going to be a Netflix show. And I don't know why that put me off, but it just kind of did. And then I kind of just got pushed down to the bottom of the list. But I saw it the other day and I thought actually that would be a good sort of autumnal story, I feel like. So I'd like to try and get this one listened to over the next couple of months. Along with One Dark Window, which has been on my radar for quite a long time now. I've heard so much about this book. And it came up on a 99p Audible deal. So I got it on there to listen to. So hopefully I can also get this one listened to over autumn. Maybe even the second one would be good. So that is kind of everything on my autumn TBR. also going to hopefully finish the books that I'm currently reading, which is the Satsuma Complex by Bob Mortimer. I decided to read that one because it was a little quick read that was given to me for my birthday, and I don't have it with me, so I'm just going to tap on this one again. Just wanted to try something different. I said about it in my last video, my reading wrap up, that I wanted to try a standalone that was just something different to anything I'd read before. And I'm just over halfway now in it, and it's alright. Like I say, it's really different than anything I've read before, so it just feels a bit strange, a bit foreign. And I'm currently listening to 2 books on Audible that I'd like to finish before I start any more. I'm still listening to The Blade Itself, and I'm listening to The Song of Achilles, or A Song of Achilles. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. Let me have a look quickly. The Song of Achilles. So hopefully I can get them once finished.